Alright, time to do an updated video on Momo, aka Phoebe. And I'm very lax in having done this. So this kitty came into our program, probably a year ago with her sister, looks identical to her. They went home on a kind of trial basis. They have some issues, which I'll detail in a second, that made them tough to adopt, and that situation didn't work for her. She was being beat up by another cat in the home, another female. So she's back here, really not missing her sister, so don't feel bad about that part. So Momo is about 5 to 6 year old female flame. Flames are mostly males, so she's female. That's extra special. She has genetic back hip issues, so we have x-rays that we've done, just our sort of early arthritis, if you will, that affects obviously not her getting up in the cat tree, because here she is, but she's not an enormous high energy racer and player and jumper because of that. Over-the-counter meds, supplements can be given to help with that, and certainly, prescription pain meds could be given as well. We're not doing that. We're doing some over-the-counter ones. That will be kind of between you and your vet, and see how she does. She also has mild hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, so we have done an echocardiogram for that. No medications needed at this time. So she has a mild heart condition that may not and probably will not affect her longevity, just as an issue, just as something you need to be aware of, not really even an issue. So she's a complicated, if you will, or a difficult kitty, as I mentioned in the beginning. And then the other thing that goes with her is she's got a bit of catitude. So she can be the most affectionate, loving, lap-sitting cat, and then kind of out of nowhere give you a really good swat. So she's a tricky cat to place. She doesn't seem to mind other cats. She doesn't seem to really like them. She doesn't seem to mind dogs. She doesn't seem to really like them. So she really could go, excuse me, into a situation where she, just is left to kind of do her own thing with nobody bothering her, and she'd really be fine. No fees. We're trying to get her home, because living here is really not the nicest thing for her. She certainly can do that if we can't get her home, but we'd like her to have a real home, and that's her deal.